One of the biggest surprises this season is the Oklahoma City Thunder's record and how Paul George has been helping them to win without Russell Westbrook mostly, and he hasn't been playing very efficiently quite well. He'll probably get his legs under him by the end of the season, but the point is we weren't expecting this from Paul George. I think it begs the question, E, where does Paul George rank among small forwards this season for this single 2018-2019 season?
This season,
and it's a stat position, so there's not a clear-cut answer, but
no, I got him fourth. I got him number 4 this season. I have Giannis ahead of him. Yes, I have Giannis. I know Giannis plays a whole bunch of positions.
Yeah, that's
fair. I got Giannis number 1.
Mm-hmm.
I got KD number 2. Well, I lied. I got Kawhi number 1. I have Kawhi number 1. I think he's the best player in the league right now. But I got Kawhi number 1, Giannis number 2, KD number 3, and then Paul George. And then obviously LeBron would be number 5.
Yeah. Why are you single LeBron?
Only because of the games.
I didn't single him. He's top 5. He's number 5 in there.
No,
he's just been hurt.
But so
those extra handful of games count.
No, Kawhi has missed like 14 games.
But Kawhi he'll miss
rest.
He'll rest exactly, and he'll come back the next game.
Yeah, he doesn't miss chunks of time.
Miss a whole
that matters.
20 games, bro. That matters.
He's going on like 17
I mean, it's been a while since Kawhi played a back-to-back though. So
he played a back-to-back couple. Yeah, I mean, hey, he's still putting up numbers in the Toronto Raptors. And
he doesn't miss chunks of time.
Even though they're like 7-3 without him too.
They got a good team. But Kawhi is a superstar, averaging 27.
He definitely.
He's balling.
If he was playing back to back,
he averaging 27 and checking the best player in the league.
Yeah.
He'll check whoever the best offensive player on that team.
If he played back to backs, he might be an MVP candidate with Harden. He would be going toe to toe.
If he played back to back, so this season I don't have him an MVP this season, but I do have him as the best player in the league.
Yeah.
But whatever, that's going off the tangent. But yeah, Paul George. I have Giannis obviously ahead of him, and I have KD obviously who's having a quiet year, but he's still averaging 27-7 and 6, shooting off 50%. He can score whenever he wants. He can get a bucket whenever he wants. I know Paul George is an MVP talk, but yeah, he's definitely up there, and he's always been one of my favorite players. So
yeah.
I'm happy that he came back from that nasty injury, and yeah, now he's playing like the old superstar that he was before.
I think this is the best version we've seen of Paul George up to this point.
Numbers speak.
And I think that's kind of amazing because even before he got injured in Indiana, we saw that he has superstar potential, even though he just ran into Miami and LeBron and always lost.
Yeah.
But we saw that he always made it deep to the Eastern Conference Finals. So he's capable of doing some carrying for a team.
He's never been this clutch, though.
That's where I was going. That's where I'm going. Before this year, he never had that alpha in him to close games. He had superstar talent, but he didn't close games. I just think it's a whole different Paul George. I feel like for this single season, he has to go in my top 3 because I'm a big guy. I put a lot of weight into narratives, and I think the narrative was Paul George is going to OKC to be a sidekick. He's running from LeBron. He doesn't want to win. Why wouldn't you go play with LeBron? You're stupid for going to OKC. But look at what he's doing. But look what he's doing. He's making the Oklahoma City better than they ever did since they've lost KD. They suddenly they don't look like that bad of a team. And that's because of his play. He's top 3 in defensive rating. He's having a career high in rebounds and points. Narrative-wise and where his team's at, and we didn't expect it, I put him top 3. I have Giannis and Kawhi without a doubt, but KD, I feel like it's debatable, and LeBron, strictly for the games, I would disqualify him. Yeah,
he's missed a lot of games.
Strictly
I'm
for
not
that.
gonna do that. But
so what's your list?
I'm not gonna do that. But let me go back to what you were saying.
I had a fair explanation.
People, you did, but people were mainly calling him stupid because going to play with Russ, postseason wise, that's not gonna benefit you. That's why they were mainly calling him
Unless
stupid.
he's about to be this.
Going to play with
postseason.
LeBron would be benefit him in the postseason way more than going to play with Russ.
Yeah,
That's why they-
unless he's about to be.
If he keeps playing like this, it doesn't matter what Russ does.
That's the only.
What do you
thing.
mean? That's what Russ does is gonna hurt him regardless.
I think
Nah, but if
they
he-
could
just,
but if he-
just the way he plays.
But if he's the closer and
Don't lie-
he's been
if he-
closing,
What are they gonna do?
doing,
Who they gonna be?
if he's doing what he's gonna do, if they going to the
Who they
West,
gonna
they
be?
could go to the
If he's
Western
the closer
Conference.
that
You
Finals.
think they gonna go to the Western
They're
Conference Finals?
capable if he
Capable.
plays like this.
They're capable.
they can beat the Rockets.
It's possible. It's a toss-up.
I don't think
That's
so.
a hell of a series.
Not with a fully.
That's a hell of
with
a
a full
series.
with Capella really healthy and then CP healthy.
They match up pretty well.
They,
bro.
they're pretty. It's a toss-up.
They match up
honestly.
pretty well. They match up
Adams and Capella, Paul and Westbrook, Harden,
Westbrook's
PG.
just-
They match up.
Adams and Capella. That's a good
That's
matchup.
the X Factor matchup right there.
Let me go back to this list.
But yeah,
I
the
got
floor is yours.
Kawhi, LeBron, Giannis, Kevin Durant, and then I have him at the 5.
You got LeBron ahead of
I have
Giannis,
to-
but not KD ahead of Giannis. That
Makes no sense.
KD has to be ahead
I
of
wasn't going
LeBron.
in order. I'm just naming.
Oh, my bad,
I'm
my
naming
bad,
the
my
four.
bad.
I'm naming the 4
I
ahead.
jumped the gun.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just naming the
So
4.
go in order.
You want me to go in the exact order?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I'm going in exact order, I'm going Giannis, Kawhi,
Okay.
Durant, and then LeBron.
Yeah, same as that. But I swap Kawhi and Giannis.
And I'm having
Yeah,
I'm having him at the
one,
5
too.
regardless.
Now, I have him at the 4 ahead of LeBron, but
Because this is why I'm gonna put LeBron ahead of him, because when LeBron was on the court, he was doing the exact same thing he did last year when he had no team.
yeah. So
So-
he got a better
so-
team than last year.
But that's what I'm saying. He was doing the exact same thing, and it was no drop off. And the 3-point field goal was actually better.
Yeah.
So I gotta put him there. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah.
On the court.
I'm not mad at it. It's whatever.
Yeah.
It's whatever. I understand.
I understand why,
I understand.
but I won't do it.
Exactly. I just won't do it.
I just gotta do it because of that.
Missed a lot of games, but hey,
But
he's
did.
LeBron James.
He is, but
He always gets the nod.
but that's no insult to Paul George. It's
Nah.
just it's just
He's really
those guys are
phenomenal.
those guys just
got a
dominate the
handful of
game.
game
Sometimes you
winners.
gotta give it to him.
Yeah,
He got an and one.
he
game
doesn't
winner
have that
on-
great of a
on
cast.
Jimmy Butler.
He did.
Dunked on Greek Freak like 2 days ago.
That was pretty good.
Then he held them to 8 for
That was like a
22.
statement.
He slew. Yeah, it was.
Statement to who? To Greek Freak?
To the NBA saying that he's here.
He took a lead, bro. I think this is a new Paul George.
I won't say he took
I
the
really
lead.
do.
I really won't say
Nah,
he took the lead until
He took the lead.
until I see him play.
You know this, E.
Career highs in the
Post.
whole.
Yeah, but come on, man.
Bro, you know this, E.
I know what you mean.
You know
If
this
you do-
from
if
watching
you're doing
ball
that
season
now,
to- you know
I
this
don't
from
wanna
watching
see
ball
5
season
points
to
later.
season. There's guys that when you let the season progress a few months and you could watch and see which guys worked on their game over the summer and which guys just stuck to what they do. Paul George, you could look at him and tell he worked on his game.
Yeah, he looks.
It's different. It's fluid. It's confident. Like I don't know where this confidence is coming from, but it's confident. Like the swagger's different.
Probably
and
from
he's
Russ.
Yeah,
Russ
they
probably
really got
giving
that
that-
friendship like
Yeah,
that.
Russ probably give him that confidence.
So
Like, this is your team,
you
bro.
know he worked on that his game. So I just put a lot of weight into that, and you could see it in its visual, the stats, the advanced stats, the win totals. You gotta give it to him. Or at
I
least,
love Paul George. I
Yeah.
love Paul George.
and I didn't expect him to take another leap. Honestly, I thought he was gonna beat Paul George, average like 21, maybe or so, 23.
And that's why I'm saying wait till the postseason because
We don't know. Like I said, I don't have a
I
budget.
get what you're
I
saying.
hear what you're saying, but I
But
can't
for this
fast
right
forward
now,
time.
But yeah, for this right now, you gotta give it to him.
I can't. Right now, you
League
gotta
order is
represent.
too strong, you know.
Nah,
But it's cool.
but
I'll
if you
let
compare
y'all-
other regular seasons, he's leaped from regular seasons.
It's a pretty high
From this
lead.
one to from last regular season to this one, he leaped.
I buy that.
And I'll end with this. I think it's extremely fair to say, besides Kawhi, who's a better two-way player from the wing position. He's not that far
That's
off
true.
of a platform.
After
He guards the
Kawhi-
best.
give you that.
after Kawhi,
He's one of the few stars that be like, yo, I'm guarding this
I'll give you
dude.
that. He leads the league in deflections.
He's definitely the second. He's definitely the
He's
second.
on that
the second
wave.
best two-way player in the league.
It's
I'll give you that.
unbelievable.
He's
I'll
definitely
give
the
you that.
second best two-way player in the league. But
Wait, whoa. Y'all can't be in that discussion.
No, his offense ain't up to par
yeah,
yet.
his offense ain't up to par.
Two-way,
It is crazy. He averaged
He
like
2 blocks.
I'm not
26
I'm not
off
taking
just
it from him.
layups.
He's dominant.
In 2
But his
blocks.
offensive repertoire ain't
No,
there.
I mean that's because of his length, but he doesn't get up in there and defend.
He don't
Like,
chase dudes around screens, on ball, deflections. He don't hustle like Paul
He
George.
don't get it. He don't get down like Paul George. Paul George is a way better defender than him, but yeah, I understand what you mean.
Yeah. And if you think Paul George is not a top 3 small forward, or you think LeBron is a top 3 small forward this season, let us know in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube at Wrestling with